Fire is essential to survival. It's your lifeline for warmth, cooking, purifying water, and even signaling for help. But what happens when your matches run out or your lighter fails? That's where flint and steel come in, a classic fire-starting method that's reliable, sustainable, and works even in wet conditions if you prepare properly. In today's video, I'll walk you through the entire process of starting a fire with flint and steel. You'll learn how to gather materials, prepare a fire setup, and strike your first sparks. All essential skills for anyone who loves the outdoors or wants to be ready for emergencies. To use flint and steel effectively, you need 3 key items: flint, a hard stone, typically quartz or chert, with sharp edges that create sparks when struck. Look for one with a smooth yet jagged surface. Steel striker, a high-carbon steel tool specifically made for this purpose. The carbon in the steel is what generates sparks when struck. Tinder, this is your spark catcher. Good tinder materials include char cloth, dry grass, fine wood shavings, or birch bark. Always keep your tinder dry and ready to use. Preparation is everything. Before you even strike your first spark, set yourself up for success by building a fire-ready structure. Start with a tinder nest. This is where your sparks will land. Make it loose enough for airflow, but dense enough to sustain an ember. Gather kindling. These are small, dry sticks or twigs that will feed the flames from your burning tinder. Finally, stack your fuel wood, larger logs or branches that will keep your fire burning long-term. Place these close by for quick access. Build a small fire structure in advance, such as a teepee or a lean-to, so you're ready to add the burning tinder quickly without wasting time. This step requires technique and a little patience. Here's how you do it. Hold the flint firmly in one hand, ensuring the sharp edge is exposed. The sharp edge is crucial. It creates the best sparks. Grip the steel striker in your dominant hand. Use controlled movements. You don't need brute force. Strike the steel against the flint at a downward angle, about 45 degrees. The motion should scrape tiny particles of steel off, which ignite into sparks when they oxidize. Direct these sparks into your prepared tinder nest. Practice the motion until you find the right rhythm. It often takes a few tries. When a spark lands on your tinder, it will smolder rather than burst into flames. This is where technique comes in. Gently blow on the ember to feed it oxygen. Start with soft breaths and gradually increase pressure as the ember grows. Once the tinder catches fire, carefully transfer it to your kindling pile. With the tinder burning, gradually add small sticks and twigs to build your flame. Avoid smothering the fire. Add fuel in stages, allowing the flame to grow before adding larger pieces of wood. Once the fire is stable, feed it larger logs to sustain it. In wet conditions, strip the outer bark from wood to find dry material underneath. Pine and birch trees are excellent sources of resin-rich, highly flammable wood. Common mistakes to avoid include poor preparation, rushing to strike sparks without a ready tinder nest or kindling, using damp materials. Always test your tinder by crumbling it to ensure it's dry. Impatience. Striking too hard or not directing sparks toward the tinder can waste energy and time. Let's recap what we've learned today. Flint and steel are reliable tools that every survivalist should master. Carry them in your kit along with dry tinder. Always prepare your fire setup, tinder, kindling, and fuel before striking a spark. Practice the right technique. Strike the steel against the flint at a sharp angle, directing sparks into your tinder nest. Gently blow on the ember to ignite the tinder, then gradually add kindling and fuel to build your fire. Remember, practice is the key to mastering this skill. The more you practice, the faster and more confident you'll be when it counts. Now it's your turn to try. Grab some flint, steel, and tinder, and practice starting a fire in a safe environment. Perfecting this skill could make all the difference in a survival situation. If you found this guide helpful, hit the like button and share with your friends who love the outdoors. Don't forget to subscribe for more survival tips, techniques, and tricks to keep you prepared for anything. Stay safe, stay ready, and I'll see you in the next video.